Hello students, today we are going to learn about direct proportion. So to begin with, let's say we have two quantities. The name of the two quantities we can say is as x and y. X, let us say that it is the number of pens, and y we take it as cost of pens. If I say number of pen is 1 and let's say cost is rupees 20, it's in rupees. And if I increase number of pen, using unitary method, what will be the cost of 2 pens? 2 into 20, 40. Cost of 3 pens, 3 into 20, 60. Same way for 4 pens, it will be 4 into 20, 80. Here, if I try to find out the ratio of each of these, x upon y means 1 by 20 is 1 by 20, lowest term. 20 by 40, sorry, not 20 by 40, 3 by 40, then 3 by 60 and 4 by 80. If you check and convert them, all are 1 by 20, 1 by 20, 1 by 20 in their lowest form. So what I observe here that this x upon y, the ratio of these two quantities remains same. Yeah. So here x by y is a constant. Constant means it's not changing. It remains the same. So this x by y is called as constant of proportionality. Constant of proportionality. And we represent that x is directly proportional to y. Okay, and x by y is a constant k. This is the case of direct proportion, meaning if I try to increase the value of x, if I try to increase the value of x, y also increases. Okay. Here also if you see, if I increases the value of x from 1 to 2, 3 and 4, then you saw that y also increased. And if I try to decrease also 4 to 3 to 2, 1, the value of y will also decrease. So this is called as direct variation, and two quantities are directly proportional to each other. So what is important over here is that their ratio. The ratio of the two quantities remains a constant. So I hope this concept is clear. Now let us use this concept to solve few problems, students. Okay. So my first problem is this. It says a machine in a soft drink factory fills 840 bottles in 6 hours. How many bottles will it fill in 5 hours? So what we have to find out those two quantities here. So if you see, one is number of hours, one quantity over here is number of hours, and the second one is number of bottles. So we have the two quantities. For 6 hours, the machine is filling 840 bottles. For 5 hours, you need to find out. So this is what you have to find out. Now, it's a case of direct variation because if you increase number of hours, number of bottles will be filled more. But if you decrease number of hours, number of bottles will be filled less. Now, as I said, in case of direct variation, what remains the same? The ratio of the two quantities. So here are the two quantities. So their ratio 6 by 840 will remain as same as 5 by 6. So this ratio will always be same. Now how do we have to solve this? We cross multiply. Cross multiply means take x on this side, 6 into x, and 5 into 840. Now x will go, it will remain here, and 6 will go over there. Multiplication, if you all know transposition, if it is multiplied, it will be divided. I can cancel this 6 and 840. It will be 6 ones are 6, 2 goes over here, so 24, so 40. So what is x coming out to be? 5 into 140, which is 700. So I can say that the machine will fill, so I'll say machine will fill 700 bottles in 5 hours. I hope this is clear, students. Yeah. Now let's move to the second question. Here the second question says that Rashmi has a road map with a scale of 1 centimeter which represents 18 kilometer. She drives on a road for 72 kilometer. What would be her distance covered on the map? So again I have two quantities over here. Scale on map, one is that thing, another is the actual distance. Yes or no? Actual distance. So what's the scale? If it's in centimeter, 1 centimeter, and this is in kilometer, it's represent 18 kilometer actually. And if it is x, which we do not know, it represents 72 kilometer actually. But now we need to convert that kilometer to centimeter, because ratio should be of same units. Okay, students. So 1 kilometer will be equals to these many centimeters, 10 raised to the power 5, because kilometer means you have to convert to meter, and then meter to centimeter, two more zeros. Okay, so now it changes to, you will have what, 1 by 1 8 and 2 kilometer, so 18 kilometer you will become writing as this thing, this many centimeter, and 72 kilometer will be 720000, 5 zeros will come. Okay, so put this over here, and this ratio will also remains the same. Now how to cancel? Just cross multiply, bring it here, x, let's keep it here because it's x by 1 remain, then 1 into 720000 divided by 18000000, 5 zeros, yeah. These 5 zeros can be easily cancelled out, both have 5, so 18 fours are 72. So you got x as 4 centimeter, because I converted everything to centimeter. So what is the answer? So 72 kilometer is equals to 4 centimeter on map. Fine. I hope this part is clear. Now let's move to the next question, students. A loaded truck travels 14 kilometer in 25 minutes. If the speed remains the same, how far can it travel in 5 hours? So again we have two things over here. One is the distance, another is the time. Distance is given in kilometer. Time, you see it's over here 2 units, minutes and hours. Better to convert that into minutes, because if I convert minutes to hours, it will be in fraction. So I hope you all know how to convert hours into minutes. How do we do? We multiply by 60. Yeah. So 5 hours will be equals to 5 into 60, which is 300 minutes. Okay, students. Now, for 14 kilometer, it's 25 minutes. So for how many kilometers, it will be 300 minutes. So let's calculate again. The ratio will remain the same. 14 by 25 will be equals to x by 300. Again, take this over here. 14 into 300 by 25 is equals to x. Now, we can cancel it by 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 60. 300. Now you're left with 14 into 60 by 5. You can cancel that also. 5 ones are and 2 12. So your x comes out to be 14 into 12. Let's multiply. What is 14 into 12? 2 fours are 8. Ones are 2. 0 1 4 1, and that's 1. 168 is the kilometers traveled by the truck in 5 hours. Okay, so the answer you will write as that truck will travel 168 kilometer in 5 hours. I hope you know how to write the answer statement. Okay, students. Now let's move to the next question, which is the fourth question. Let's read it out first. In a model of a ship, the mast is 9 centimeter high, while the mast of the actual ship is 12-meter high. If the length of the ship is 28 meter, how long is the model of the ship? Now, what is given? That you have a ship. Its model is available and its actual dimensions are also available. So, let's say we have two things. One is the model ship, and we have the actual ship. Okay. For the model ship, mast is given. That's 9 centimeter. Okay, and length is not given for the model ship, we need to calculate. But for the mast, if the mast is given, actual ship mast is 12 meters high. This is how much meters. And length of actual ship is given, which is 28 meters. Okay, now again we need to do the conversion. If you see, yes, so we can change it as we have 9x and 1200 to 800. Okay, or no? Why I changed? Because the unit should be in, I converted it in centimeter. They should be same. So both are centimeter, centimeter. So now let's calculate it. Again, the ratio remains the same. Two quantities, let's take it over here. So 9 into 2800 by 1200 is x. Cancel it out. You can cancel it by 3. 3 threes are and 3 400. With 400 you can cancel it 7. Okay. So x comes out to be 3 into 7, which is 21 centimeters. So length of model ship is equals to 21 centimeter. I hope this is clear. Okay, students. Now let's move to the next question. Next question says a photograph of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times attains a length of 5 centimeter as shown in the diagram. What is the actual length of the bacteria? If the photograph is enlarged 20,000 times only, what would be its enlarged length? Let's talk about first thing first. There are two parts in the question. We just keep it a little down. Okay. It says that if the bacteria, you can't see it from your naked eyes, yeah, it's very small in size, they just enlarge it. How many times they enlarge it? 50,000 times. Then it got a length of 5 centimeters. So actual length here, how will you calculate the actual length? Actual length of bacteria will be 5 centimeter divided by 50,000. So how much is it? 5 cancels out. It is 1 by 10,000 centimeter, which is 0.0004 times 1 centimeter. Or you can also write it as 10 raised to the power minus 4 centimeter. Okay, students, exponents I hope you know. Now, this is the actual length of the bacteria. Now, they says you know the actual length, so you have to find out if it is enlarged 20,000 times what will be the enlarged length. Okay, so you have what? Enlarged times and enlarged, not that, I'll just say enlarged length over enlarged time, the table I'm trying to make. Okay, if enlarged length is 5 centimeter, enlarged time is 50,000. Okay, now you need to find out x if it is 20,000. You know it's a direct variation case. Yes, students, it's a case of direct variation. So let us begin with. So it will be 5 by 50,000 will be equals to x by 20,000. So I just take it over here and I'll do the calculation. We will be not able to do so many questions in one video. I'll come up with another one where I'll solve more questions. So over here, if I calculate, I can cancel. This is sure. And then here it will go by 2. So x comes 2. So when you enlarge it 20,000 times, the length enlarged is 2 centimeter only. Okay, students. Now let's move to the last question, which is this one. It's also a direct question, so we can do it. Now, what it says that suppose 2 kg of sugar contains 9 into 10 to the power 6 crystals. How much sugar crystals are there in 5 kg of sugar and 1.2? These are all direct variations things. So you have number of crystals and weight of the sugar. Yeah, two things. Weight of sugar and you have number of crystals. We can do it in parts. If it is 2 kg, the number of crystals is 9 into 10 is power 6. If it is 5 kg, what will it be? And if it is 1.2 kg, what will it be? So let's find it. So you have 2 by 9 into 10 is power 6 is 5 by x. So what will be the value of x? Take you have here you have to do cross multiply. X will be 5 into 9 into 10 is power 6 by 2. Can I cancel it out? I'll get something in decimals. So what's 9 fives are 45 into 10 raised power 6 by 2. So if I solve it, it is 2 2.5 into 10 raised power 6 crystals. Okay, students, that's the answer for first part. Now, for the second part, it says 2 and 9 into 10 raised power 6 is equals to 1.2 by y. So what will be y here? 1.2, you take it over here, cross multiply, let's say, into 2 only I'll do. So this into 9 into 10 raised power 6. So how I'm going to calculate it? So y will be equals to 1.2 into 9 into 10 raised power 6 by 2. Cancel it, it's 0.6. So 0.6 into 9 into 10 raised power 6 is how much? 5.4 10 raised power 6 crystals. I hope that's clear. We calculated both the parts. Okay, students? I hope all the questions are clear. Please pause the video in between, solve all these questions because these questions are all from NCERT textbook only. So practice them and then you will be able to understand the topic very well. And the next video I'll come up with more questions and also we'll do inverse proportion. Thank you. Bye bye.